What's good with you? Look, I hope your day's been going good, and I hope all is well with you. Hey, look, I'm coming in with some real. I want to come in and speak on some truth, and really bring this to you on this FaceTime call. It's got to be said now, bro. Like, support for those who are moving forth with speaking truth each and every day. Why the fuck ain't we supporting one another enough, man? Like, what the fuck is up with that? I don't even get why motherfuckers really want to be like where jealousy lies. Like, that's jealousy is so ugly, so low vibrational, bro. It plays no part to anything. It really doesn't. Like being that it's just a conjuring of an asphyxiational dislike for somebody else. It's just imaginary. Because you don't even grasp why you don't even like nobody. You're too externally in to the physical reality of what's seen out around you through somebody else. Like, you're grasping into somebody else's reality. You're jumping into their world. Because your reality and your reality that you see isn't what that world is, that you're seeing into that world to be. You know, we jump into other people's realities when we become jealous. We're in their reality, sort of looking around in their world and, you know, taking in the all of what's being seen. But then when you come back into your reality, into your world, then you look around and be like, damn, I really you want that reality, but not grasping the fact that you ain't even putting forth no effort to do anything to make your reality like that. This is why so much of the bullshit, they push so much of jealousy on us by always having us be forced upon seeing other realities, seeing others' worldly realities, you know, out in front of us. You know, this is what happens when, you know what I'm saying, you on social media and you scrolling and you happen to see somebody in a nice house and a nice car. You're being forced into that reality. You're being tugged into it. Now this is causing, you know what I'm saying, you to fade away from your world and your reality. You know what I'm saying? Your square, what's around you, what you create to be around you, to be enforcing of to your own, you know, to your asphyxiation of your procreational world. You're literally outside of that. You're too busy walking around in somebody else's world, and you don't belong. You're an outsider. So being an outsider, you sustain to hold this grudge because you acting as though like their world is your world when it's not. Your world is not theirs. Your world has to be yours. See, when you know that you back in within your world, jealousy doesn't exist. Envy, greed, all of these things that they don't exist. Because you know that I was just somebody who was, you know, uninvitedly forced into somebody else's world. Uninvitedly. Notice that. When everybody goes to, you know, flash their life on the internet unconsciously, they're opening up doors to their reality for people to be pushed into. They're forcing others out of their own worldly reality, stopping them from being able to make their reality as amazing as the one that they're uninvitedly in. You're in somebody else's world and you're not even supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be lingering away from your square. You know what I'm saying? Your bubble of space. You're not supposed to be lingering outside of that space. Because this is where it gets you become, you know what I'm saying, enamored with somebody else so much. Because you believe you are them. For that momentary moment when you're in their reality, when you're in when you're in that bubble of theirs, and then, you know what I'm saying, but you physically are not being able to touch the things that they're touching. You're not experiencing the things they're experiencing, but you believe in that you are. This is where that entitlement comes from. Because you're so away from your reality. When you come back to it, it's like you have to physically see that, you know what I'm saying, hey, this isn't the house that I see, that I'm always in their reality to see. This isn't the car that I'm in they're always in their reality to see. And this brings a disdain to your reality. You really hating on your reality so much because that reality you in, and that's where you believe in that's yours. So you hating all of yourself, really. And that's where that jealousy, that's where that shit derives. And a lot of that happens with melanated beings. Us. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we get so, you know, we get complacent within somebody else's world. We don't care about our own. We don't care about what we are what was left behind, was still MIA to your square. Was still waiting for you to come back and start building your square, building your worldly reality. So then judgment, envy, and all that other shit can leave. So then you could be a person to support. You can be a person to know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm right within my reality. I'm right within my square, my world that I'm creating, I'm building. The world that is this is my procreation. This is what I'm, you know, this is my asphyxiation here is right here. I'm standing to mark my territory here and create the reality that I want to see right here. To now where I'm in the midst of creation. They're at the end of, they didn't create it within their reality, so it's no sense of me being a person to say that I can't support, or I can't see to another to be like, I got you. Don't worry about that. I see what you're doing, continue to do it. Showing love and support and admiration for the next is where now you defeat all of those low vibrational principles. You kill what is the illusion. You're out of it. It's non-existent. Because you can never feel as though someone is better than you, or the life that you're forcefully in is, you know, a life that is not yours. You can't feel as though, you know, it bothers me because it's not mine in the first place. It's not mine. What's mine is mine. What's his is his. So I can't be I can't feel these disdaining low sticks of discomfort, because I can't be a person to say that this is both of ours, because I'm forced into their world to you know what I'm saying, enjoy all of, you know, the nice amenities that go along to this reality. It doesn't belong to me. It's not real to me. I'm just only making it feel, I'm only putting myself in that. I'm making it as though I want to feel for something that my physical life, my physical reality I don't see. I want to feel for, I have something that I can see onto now, but in actuality, it's not there in my real reality. You want to grab for, you want a quick grab of something interesting because your life holds no interest. But when you think about it, whose fault is that? If my life holds no interest, it's my fucking fault. And jealousy is a bully because it wants to separate you from somebody else. It wants you to see that person as, a target that you feel as though like, hey, they in my reality. What the fuck? Get out of my reality. Knowing that you can't even think sensible to know that you're forced into a reality of someone else's that, you know what I'm saying, that isn't for two. This is why this is why the internet can be so dangerous, because it really pulls us into other realities, other people's, lives and lifestyles, and people start to get content as though the lifestyle of somebody else's is theirs, and they become entitled. Hence why a lot of these fucking puppets, these celebrities that you look at, when they be doing all of these lifestyle reality shows and they be having a bunch of cameras stuck in their fucking face, they're forcing you into their reality, into what they got going on, shoving you away from your own reality, your own square, leaving you to leave it behind, to now walk through the door of somebody else, to walk through the door uninvitedly, forcefully uninvitedly, into somebody else's reality. And then this becomes you believe that becomes all of you now. This is who you are. You're that person. Oh, I'm the star. I have that nice car, or I have that nice house. You believe this momentarily while you're in this reality. But then when you sort of fall out of the reality, and then you look back around, you know what I'm saying, you got to step back to your square. Or when the smoke is cleared, and then you look around and see that I don't have that car. This is my house. This is my car. This is my bank account. These are my friends. I live on this block. Now that jealousy, that envy, all of that starts to come in for this person. You become somebody who, you believe the lifestyle that you are forcefully in is your lifestyle. And to, reality hit your ass, to the reality of your reality hit your ass, to show you that it's not. But see, we hold each other back from actually being able to see a great collective reality for all. Because nobody want to support nobody. Nobody want to show love. Even if it means, see, I'm a person, I'm all for wanting to see you win. However that means. I'm all for wanting to see you win. See, but the thing about that goes with that is that I'm the type of person that if you had a basketball game and let's say you was playing, you was at a basketball game, I'm that type of person that would be in I would be in the stands 99% of the time. I'm that person that, being that you can be somebody on the team and let's just say everybody got a jersey number on. And you that person that look around in the stands and you just be like, damn, I wonder when somebody gonna have my jersey number on in the stands and shit. I'm that person that had your jersey number on. And I be that show up to every game. That type of support, like knowing that somebody is watching you. Somebody is like on your team. Somebody looking out for your, somebody's, peeping the skill level, peeping the talent on the court. So you got somebody that's, watching you shine. You know what I mean? To where it's like, nowadays, it's not even a simple fact that that's good enough, because people want they want an overlaying amount of validation, to where now, instead of me being that nigga in the jersey that's just like, that's there in the stands, that's there showing you I'm in the stands, as support, it's gotta be, hey man, I need you to stand up, I need you to cheer, they over there, they cheering, they standing. Now it's that overlying, move for validation. Like a person wants to be like superly enamored. They want you to be an all out, eradicating fan. Like, hey, I need you to interact. I need you to, all this shit with the social media. Like, I need you to comment. I need you to share. I need you to comment. Like, I need you to do all of this. And it's almost like now you're trying to force me into your reality, and then have me become lost to my reality. Like that over enamoring is just like validation, especially when it comes to when you supporting. Validation is something that screws that supporting up, bro. Like when you validate, heavy. Because the one thing that allows us to stay in our squares is when we validate ourselves, when we love who we are, to know that we don't have to ask for loads and loads of amount of support. We don't have to literally go outside of ourselves to make sure that that person that's, making sure that whoever is there for me, man, you got to show up all the way. I need you to do this, that, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you want me to jump through hurdles. All just because, just supporting, just showing up and letting me see that you came is not good enough. I need you to be, I need you to know, I need to know that you into it. I need to know that you you somebody that's you all for me and everything else. I need you to know that, you came to show up and like give me your all. But knowing that if nobody shows up, period, for you, then that would be you not getting nothing at all. The fact that somebody even just recognizes you, sees you, acknowledges with you, that's support. That's breaking out of anything, jealousy, envy, greed, any of that shit. Just to know a person is on your team. Because if you get a person to become a fan, if you get a person to move them into your reality, to force them in, when they can still stay in their square, to know that shit, hey look, I'm still supporting you, I'm here. But just know that it's like it's a mutual thing, because it's the fact that you see me, I see you. So we're able to just be like, I see you. I see you. Go ahead, do your thing. Appreciate it, bro. To where it's no tug and pull. You know what I mean? Because you get somebody to move too far away from their square, invest too much in you, and want them to jump through hurdles, it'd be almost as like you start taking off and they'll feel as though that they're entitled. Just like a lot of these people that be, when a post is made, they always say, somebody always feels entitled to say first. I'm first. And then that person be with you all the way. And then you start taking off. They feel as though like, well, I've been here since day one, man. I've been here since day one. I've been commenting. I've been, showing up to each and every video. I've been sharing. You know what I'm saying? All your, you got all it. Look what we done made together. Look what we done made together. All because a person just didn't see that, you know what I'm saying, had that appreciation just for just that alone. Like, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you just supporting. I appreciate you just, you know what I'm saying, being somebody to like show up. You ain't got to do anything that you ain't got to do anything that is forcefully being asked for you to do. Don't forcefully do nothing. You just showing up, that's support. Being the fact that, you know what I'm saying, there's a number system on all these apps. Just having a person show up, that's support. Being that if a person is truly, like, you got to give it to that person. You got to allow that person to be the person in the stands that start when he, you know what I'm saying, not you being the one to try to push that out to somebody else, but have them, if it's right with them, to be like, shit, they gonna get up out the seat and start, you know what I'm saying, yeah, they gonna get up out that seat and start motioning everything else on their own accord. They gonna do it because they want to do it, not because they're being forced into, you know what I'm saying, feeling as though they have to do it because, you know, they believe in that this belongs to them as well. You know, jealousy is ugly. Envy is ugly. All that bullshit is ugly. One thing about it is that, see, myself, I support those who truly support others and don't try to beg or look to grab somebody out of their square. You got a lot of people out here right now that's, you know what I'm saying, only really thinking about themselves. Even ones that are awakened. I believe that, you know, real validation, it doesn't come from you begging for it. And when you think about, let's say, we'll just use, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna use a label here. Like when you think about GOATs, like we'll say MJ, Michael Jordan. You know, these people, they made their living Jordan made his living in the game when he was somebody who, he knew he was somebody who was good. But he didn't once come out saying that, you know, I'm the best player in the world. He didn't have that ego. He didn't have that mindset. He didn't beg. He didn't pull nobody into, you know what I'm saying, dragging anybody into his reality to have them feel as though, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, they had to pull themselves away from their square to be him and then, you know, go along with his life and his life story. Jordan was a person that just showed up, played basketball, played it to his way, and walked off the court. Validation just followed behind him. He was, people were shouting him out saying, you the GOAT. Oh man, MJ, he the best. And he just came, played ball, and stepped off the court and left it there. And you know what I'm saying? So he was somebody that his game just spoke for him. He didn't speak nothing. So he didn't leave nobody to just, like, you know, he didn't put himself out there wanting others to, like, you know, be forced into his reality. He was just coming up, showing up, playing basketball, and it left those that, you know, chose to want to give him love and chose to want to, you know, be the one. It chose to lead the people to make the decision to, you know, show that amount of validation upon him, to where they started saying that, you know, he the GOAT, man. They started chanting his, you know, a lot of his historical games. They started making, you know, backing stories behind him. He was just somebody that just show up and play. And, you know, it's not to say that shit, he didn't feel that, like, he didn't think about it like, damn, like, I know these motherfuckers, you know, they really put me out there to be somebody that's really a top player. But he didn't care for that. He just played, bro. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like, just be the person to do your thing. Be a person to do your thing, and continue to just, you know what I'm saying, Be somebody that leads as an example. Support those who are, you know what I'm saying, that you are continuously support those that you support that are, you know, doing what they're doing as of right now, you know, for, you know, to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, this is the greatest time in the world, because we having so many people look to others and, you know, show love and show appreciation for one another. And like, this is why, like, I be very careful, because some people, like I said, I question a lot of motherfuckers when it comes to, you know, who you support, because not everybody's looking to see you as just a person that allows them to just still hold yourself to your square. A lot of people want to drag you into their reality, like I said, and have you be drawn out of your square. And then, you know, that results in you being their follower or a fan, which you're neither one of those motherfuckers. You're not a fan or a follower. You're a leader, and you have to remain that. So you have to be careful who you support, because if this is not a person that is wanting you to stay a leader, but actually just wants you to follow them or be a fan, that can be harmful. And it's a lot of people out here, you know, phonies and fakes that are caring about your best interests of you still being who you are and uplifting you. But instead, they want to fucking have you just become somebody that's under them and always checking for what they doing. And then you start to move into their reality and start to be enamored with it, become so congested with it that it kind of starts to play with your reality, to be like, damn, my reality sucks, because I'm always in their reality and I like it. So just pay close attention to that, man. This main thing I'm hitting on is that, you know, we gotta start coming together, melanated beings especially. We gotta cut this jealousy shit out. We gotta remove ourselves out of others' reality and get back to our reality and focus on ourselves. Focus. Number one fucking thing. All right. This video got long, but it was a very, very, very important one. All right. So look, I just want you to keep taking care of yourself, keep focusing on yourself, keep rising. You know what I'm saying? And most of all, you know, just keep to looking to supporting, you know, like-minded individuals like yourself. All right. You know, if it ain't right, then, you know what I'm saying, if it ain't right, then you know what I'm saying, don't fuck with it then. If you feel it in your heart, if you discern well, and you feel as though an individual that you want to support is somebody that's, you know, that has a right, as you know, that has a cause, a rightful cause, then fuck with it. All right? Just be careful, whatever you do, because you don't want to make something. You don't want to bring energy your way, and then it just be something that start conflicting with your square and yourself in general. All right. On that note, just want you to take this advice in, adhere to it in any way you can down your journey, and just keep taking care of yourself. All right. I'm gonna see you in the next one, man. Take it easy.